Hello. What's up? I'm back without it being 3 weeks in between. And my chair is here. I'm comfortable again after it wasn't really even that long, but it's nice. So, same thing as yesterday. I want to hunt map 16. Um yeah. I think I improved on Front today. I think this is a new PB that I just got because I don't think I had this yesterday. I forgot I did this. I played a little bit earlier and I PV'd a little bit. I'm really slow on this map. I only have a 110. Um but it's so much of it's in the identity. I'm definitely slow elsewhere, but the identity is so annoying, so I just don't care. But I'll probably try and improve that more. I want to improve on the black tracks, except for Brazil. I don't want to ever play Brazil ever again. But the other ones I'm chill with playing a little bit of. Like Greece is a really fun map, but then the identity kind of ruins it. France is like not as fun personally. Um, and I probably only enjoy the USA map because I can neo slide really easily because I'm on keyboard. So like neoing was one of the first things I ever learned to do in this game, and I mean it's useful to know how to do, but I do not think it's something that you should care to learn the moment you start playing. Although it's definitely not bad to learn it. But yeah, I haven't really played since yesterday's stream, which isn't really that long. So I played a little earlier, but I did not play this map. But now that I actually am like comfortable at my desk, I'm feeling good. I feel like I could get this tonight, potentially. That whole section was not good, but we continue with it. Yeah, there's like no chance I keep top 100 on this map with just getting the champion medal. Like after, if I get the champion medal by like barely, then I'd have to improve again by like another 0.2 probably to guarantee. Like, I'm imagining top 100 by the end of the season will be like a 0.4. Or like high 0.3, I don't know. Maybe I'm overestimating. I still need to go in the editor a little bit and map something in a Vista, because I haven't done that yet. I've like gone in and placed some blocks, but I haven't built a map, and I want to do that. I don't know, mapping for me is so weird, because I feel like I end up mapping like the same thing every time I map. Gear down. That like minus 0.3 there wasn't real though. Like I wasn't actually that far ahead. So that's why I'm not upset about losing that run, really. It's no big deal. Wow, I slid out. Okay. That was not what I expected to happen there. Crazy. That wouldn't even... If that would PB, I actually don't think that would have been champion medal. Because I was like equal into the last checkpoint. And my end was already bad. So I'm pretty sure I would have lost or equaled, near equaled. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a a fail. I'm trying to do the start a little different. Like barely. To see if it works, because yesterday I discovered this penalty. And while I doubt this really affects anything by taking this more inside, I'm trying to go a little bit wider just in case that helps. I don't know. Like there I touched it slightly. But I also doubt it really matters. I could just watch the records and see if they touch it or not. Do they? Oh yeah, they do. They don't really pay mind to it. They're not like cutting the corner though, like I have done a couple times. So wait. No, I didn't want to finish. I clipped the end and I didn't even see the copium timer. I wanted to see if... Because that was a pretty decent end. Like, I wanted to see if I saved time with that. Because my end there is bad. Yeah, like, the record isn't cutting the corner like I just did. But that doesn't seem to be the worst. Even if you do cut the corner a little bit. No, it's a bad end. I I'm getting that gear change on the ice at the end way too early. Ideally, I'd extend the slide, not get the gear, and then the gear shift would happen on the tarmac. But I'm not extending the slide properly. Like, you're supposed to snap forward again on the tarmac, not straighten out before it. Same thing with the start here. You're supposed to do the same thing pretty much. Though I'm not doing it exactly the best. I can see gears here, right? No. Now I can. Okay, they land in third. Needed to make sure. Because I know I've held fourth there before, but it's really, really rare. And then you lose it anyway in the penalty. So just having third there and not dropping into second from the penalty is ideal. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't drop into second there. That felt like a gear 2 moment. Where am I going? Because I geared into fourth again right before the penalty, and usually when that happens, the penalty fucks you and you go into second. But sometimes, I guess it doesn't. The second ice slide is so ass. Your angle needs to be perfect, or else you just can't continue. Oh, I forgot to delete sound alerts like I said I was going to. Oops. Yeah. Saw that coming like 10 seconds before it happened. That gear up is happening to me way too much now. I want to check. Third. They gear up kind of early though, so they have time to gear and then go into third and keep it. I'm gearing up like at the edge of the penalty, so it's dropping my gear a fuck ton because of fun. Oh my god. One sec. I'm putting my hair up. Because I have a fan that I can't turn on while streaming. And it gets hot in here. Or I probably could turn it on, but I just don't. I don't wanna. Just in case it makes too much background noise, I'd rather not. Oh, that doesn't happen too often. Oh my god. Why? My end is so specifically terrible that it's concerning. I don't know why I'm so bad on the ending. It's insane how bad my ending is. I'm consistently losing all my time on the end. When I get to the end, I just can't get it to work. But then I can never get to the end to practice it. Yeah, there's the gear up happened way too late. So it sent me into Oh, actually, yeah, actually, I'm not able to get the gear up fast enough to hold third here with this, so this ending isn't even worth keeping. Like, I'm gonna slide out or have weird, yeah. Like, it would feel wrong to, like, purposely do a run where I am just resetting on that checkpoint to practice the end, when I could just be sending it and potentially getting the goal I'm after without doing all that shit. It wasn't letting me press G. I had to enable my ghost myself. Oh, it's probably because I have this checked. What the fuck? Thank you so much for the tier 1 softy Depsy. What the hell? And the follow. E. Yeah, I'm trying to get champion medal. It is being really annoying. Map 19 is... Is that the... Yeah, it is this one. This map's annoying. Yeah, I haven't played... I've played a bit of the maps, but I don't think I'm really close to any of the other champion medals. The closest I'm probably to is like map 6, I think. But I don't think I'm hunting anything else other than this. Thank you. Man, I need to figure out the ending really bad. I've watched these records so many times already that they don't tell me anything useful. Let's watch like Oddgore's run. Or skim through it, rather. It's all pretty much the exact same until the ending. Three break taps, release tap, break tap. Oh, they... Man... I mean, it's easier to see when it's like this, if you go from Toyflim. Because Toyflim's ending is really bad. He's way farther to the left, and just... isn't as fast. Everywhere else, it's like equal. Oh, I'm going backwards. I was like, what is this? What is this? This would be so much cooler. This... Make this map go backwards. This would be badass. Except it wouldn't really work like this. Not backwards like reverse driving, but like start is the finish. I actually wonder if I could just erase all of these ghosts and profit from it. They're already ahead. It's over. How are they already ahead there? I am bad, apparently. I think it's because I break tapped the start, like, immediately. Out of habit, pretty much only. Yeah, I'm break tapping super early. There's too many ghosts on my screen, though. I can't with this many ghosts. Just give me, like, these with my PB. Just give me the record and my PB. Have a good night. or wherever you are. Thank you again for the sub. That was out of nowhere. Why are they so fast? Save me. That's actually weird how slow I am immediately off the bat. They brick tap here too. Another one here. Like 2 or 3 there. One thing I've always been really bad at is mimicking inputs in lines, especially on ice. But it's also not really always the best thing to do because obviously your line's not going to be the exact same as theirs. Your slide's not going to be the exact same as theirs. And ice is a lot about like adapting to your exact situation with your brake tabs and releases. But generally, things are the same. I lost so much time. What the hell? And there's my gear dead. What the fuck happened to all my speed? I'm out of water. I'm pissed. It's over. I might run and get a seltzer real quick or something then after a couple runs. Like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I started drinking seltzer out of nowhere, and now it's real bad. I'm drinking like 3 a day, and like it's not actually bad at all because it's 0 calorie. There's nothing in it, so it's not actually like I'm like killing myself with it, but it's like spending a lot of money on carbonated water. But I guess it's like the least harmful thing I could be ingesting. The main reason I started drinking it was just because I missed carbonated drinks, because I don't drink soda at all anymore. So it's like, why not? I don't know, it's weird. When I was a teenager, I had a pretty long period of time where I completely quit soda entirely. But then at some point around the time I moved down to where I live now, I went on like a huge root beer kick for like a little while. And then the first dentist appointment I had down in Florida, I had 8 cavities. So that was not fun. So now I'm back to not drinking soda ever. Because I don't need that in my life. Oh, I hit the 7 hour mark on the map. That's exciting. Yippee. I say crying. Why do I do this every time on this? Oh, I wanted to practice that. I keep doing this thing where I'm too far to the right here, and then so when I turn right, I just get air and I fly away. And that should not be happening. Look at this bozo. Cinema. It's amazing how bad I am at like every part of the map. But I need a part map that's just the last like 2 checkpoints. I'll train for this map the same way they're training for the Elite Cups. Simply to save 500ths. I need to do something about that wide exit. Because I do that like every other attempt, and it's just bad. It needs to be taken out of my everything. There's the gear. I'm gonna grab a seltzer real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Okay, was that 30 seconds? It was more like a minute. Sad. Okay, we're good. I think the ghost is only causing me problems, if I'm being honest. That's normally the case for me. It's always been like that in like every time attack type game I've ever played, which is like every game that I've ever played semi-seriously. Like when I played Mario Kart, I hated racing against ghosts. When I was a TF2 jumper, I never, well, ghosts in that didn't really exist. But I know I would not race against them if they did. And then in this game, it's the same. Did ghosts exist in jumping? I don't think they did. Not that I remember. Unless they were like somehow weirdly built into the map, then no. Which would mean it's not a ghost, it's just like a tutorial. GPS essentially. But not for the Trek Mini. Okay. Sorry. Wicked. That's what we like to see. No, what was that? The smallest brake tap and it snapped my angle by like 45 degrees. What the fuck? I probably shouldn't have brake tapped at all. At least not where I did. But still, that was like a crazy angle change for the little brake tap I did. I'm curious. This probably isn't possible, but it's not a flying respawn from my PB. Unfortunate. I mean, I could play the map in the editor, get a decent flying respawn here, and just... Well, it's not this checkpoint. Actually, no, in the editor, it wouldn't matter. I could practice it like this if I really wanted to practice the ending. I want to look at this actually real quick. Local player, external, and there's not a second trigger. This is forcing Chem 1 on every checkpoint or on every ice part. I guess it's just the same single trigger. What the? But then how does it cancel the force Chem 1? I don't understand the editor, clearly. It's not in here. This is the camera work and stuff. I don't understand the editor at all, man. Not at least not the media tracker. Yes, I would like to quit. Because I've had it on maps I've made before where I changed to cam 3 for loopings or something. And then I change it back to default camera, but then it locks you into cam 1 even though it's set to the default camera. And by default, I assume it means the default the player has set in their video game. And not cam 1. But maybe it's just that I've been adding cam changes wrong, perhaps. I do think it would be cool to have like one track of the day, but I'm not good at mapping. Despite I've made like 50 maps or something. Like 42 maybe, I think, going by what I remember having uploaded to TMX. None of them track the day quality in route or in scenery. You do not want to drop the gear while you're on the ice still. That is insta-death. Surely. I hit the checkpoint. Fucking bullshit, dude. That was it until... Where? That was it until, like, this checkpoint. And then it wasn't it anymore. Actually, no, I was still ahead by the silly number here. The moment I hit, like, this landing, it was over. And not in the good way over. It just sucks, because I literally cannot practice the ending at all. And the ending's my worst section. Where's my third gear? Eat ass. No speed. Bro, I've had like 2 or 3 good attempts this stream, and I feel like I have it. It's just the fucking end. I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I bugged out the action key viewer in the bottom. This is the run. No, it's not. How do I not hit the fucking wall, dude? Like, I get to the ending and then I just panic because I don't know how to play it. Because the map doesn't let me do it. The map doesn't let me get there to practice the end. It's so ass. Because it's like so specific, the ending. One wrong break tap, you either are too inside, you're too slow, you slide out. Then, depending on your line, if you're too outside, you're just or rather +5. Come on. Wait. Never mind. I was like near equal with my PB after the last checkpoint. So I was like, I should see what this copium is. Because I got that ending, the drop down, pretty good. It didn't teach me anything, it's just I specifically had it decent that one run. I didn't learn anything from it, unfortunately. Because, like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know the angle I'm supposed to go at, roughly, and, like, all that stuff, but it's executing it that just... There's a big disconnect between knowing and doing for me. I want to test something. I turned a fan on I don't know if it's bad on stream. Like, I don't know if it's bad with my noise gate. It doesn't look like it's doing anything bad, but I kind of need it. It gets fucking hot in my room without a fan on. I'll just see how it sounds in the VOD after and make a decision on whether or not I want to use it or not in the future. Because my mic settings in OBS are not how they were on my old PC. I never went and found out what those settings were that I had set up, so I just kind of threw something on there, and it mostly sounds fine, but I don't know about background noise specifically. Oh, what the fuck? I tried turning ghosts on real quick, and I respawned. Some of my binds are probably kind of weird. E is respawn, like not full reset, but respawn. R is to look backwards. F is cam 7. G is ghost. That's the default. A is cam 2. Z is cam 1. X is cam 3. Q is hard, or Q is reset, or DNF. Everything my left hand does everything, like all of that, and braking with left shift. My right hand just does the steering with the arrow keys. The only game I play with arrow keys, but it just feels normal, especially after 4 years or whatever it's been. So T, why did T do that? What is T? Oh, T is my... Did I say that before? T is my double respawn. Instead of just double tapping E, which I do most of the time anyway. But T is like the double tap E, but in one button. I don't know why. And then I have horn on spacebar. I've always wanted to try playing with mouse, like the way Bozbez plays, or used to play, because I think they have to play pad for the EWC and whatever. I've always wanted to try playing like that, but I don't know how you do that. Because that sounds neat and probably more approachable than a pad for me. Maybe not. Because I've used pad before, and it doesn't work for me. Like my brain, it doesn't click in my brain. This type of racing game with a controller, despite playing Mario Kart for so long, it's just like not even a comparable game. Like there are so many more buttons you have to press in this game. And it's just like overwhelming for me, all the different bindings you have to have on your controller to play the game normally. Stuff like camera switches and respawn buttons. Extra shit for my hands to do that they're not used to doing. I don't know. Man, I had like a couple good runs and now I'm flopping all over. All right. Man, it's that slide and then the ending. My OBS is consistently above 6K, even though I have it set to like not 6K. Oh wait, no, it is set to 6K. It's just consistently higher than 6K bitrate. Which is weird. Oh, now it just dropped into 54. Now it's 7,000. Okay, the bitrate's going crazy. Because I used to get a thing like on my Twitch dashboard that was like, oh, you're streaming at too high of a bitrate. But then like the moment I dropped it to 5,999, It didn't say that anymore. But now it's just at 6K again, and I don't know if it's giving me that same complaint on my Twitch dashboard. Let me look. Ew, what the fuck? It just opened the main homepage of Twitch. I haven't seen the homepage of Twitch in years. Let's see. Okay, it says I have 7K bitrate on my dashboard, but it's a red line. Which probably means they don't like that I have 7,000 bitrate. But fuck you, Twitch. I'm using all your bandwidth, all my bandwidth, all the combined bandwidth. I mean, there are streamers who stream at like 10K, even though there's no reason to ever do that. It's actually so much nicer since I turned the fan on. I don't think it's possible. I think I need to keep this fan on during my stream, even if it makes my mic sound shittier. Because holy shit. I'm sure it's not bad. With especially with the filters on the mic. Hopefully helping it not sound like shit. Literally nothing matters. I could be half a second ahead and then this shit happens, man. Whoa, the number just went to 49K players on the map. That's freaking epic. I'm curious, how many does Greece have? 2,000 or 20,000. How about China? 32,000. Okay. What plugin is bugging? That's interesting though. Like this probably has like 300,000. Yeah, between there. And then it just exponential decay. Or not. Is that what exponential means? I didn't graduate high school. I don't know shit. Wasn't I 88th like 2 minutes ago? Really mad? Stop being faster than me, because that means you have champion medal, and I want that. Oh yeah, it says 80 champions right now. But I think that that actually means 79. And like if I got it right now, it would be 80th. If I got it exactly, that is like equaled. A thing I wanted to try, but I don't know if I care enough to do it, and I also don't know how to do it on an AMD card, is changing my res, like my monitor res, so I could play the game in like a stretch resolution. But I don't know how to do that on AMD cards. I'm sure it's not very hard. But this is just the first AMD card I've ever used, so I'm not familiar with like the software. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. It is kind of crazy though, the timing that I upgraded my computer, because I upgraded August, like August 10th ish, and it was either sometime in September or like early October that RAM went fucking skyrocketing price wise. So I lucked the fuck out. Like I did that shit last minute unknowingly. And I'm very glad I did. It doesn't even feel like it's been as long as it is. At like around this time, yesterday is when I ended stream. Like an hour 40 into the stream is when I ended yesterday, and I'm good for another like little bit. I blame the chair. I got the chair back today, and I'm no longer sad and in pain. Well, I'm still in pain because my back got all fucked up, but we're emotionally happier now. Emotionally happier as opposed to physically happier. I really don't want to go 2 streams in a row without finishing the map. That would suck so bad. But it might happen. It would be real fucked up if that happened and then tomorrow I just play it offline and I got it. And then the next stream I'd have to be like, hey guys, I did it off stream. I mean, that's what I did for the author medals on the black tracks. So it's not like I haven't done that before. Because there was no way in hell I was getting Brazil on stream. That map was too tilting. I needed to just vegetate and like lock in for that. Because I don't like doing like no mic streams. If this was like 2016, maybe I'd do that. But I don't know. I don't really like no audio, like no commentary, no anything, just gameplay. You know, I'm not really into watching that, so I wouldn't personally want to stream it. I'd rather, at that point, I'd rather just not stream and just have like a YouTube video on. If I really want to like record my gameplay, then I could just local record it or have OBS replay buffer or whatever. If I had an Nvidia card, I could just shadow play, but alas, I've gone to the light of not Nvidia. Wait. Other music. Other music. I'm thinking about if I want to stream the launch of the new WoW expansion, because I do have early access whenever that starts on like the 26th. Because I spent money, unfortunately, but I don't know. I streamed War Within launch, but I didn't even finish leveling on that stream, and then I didn't stream it ever again. My hands are getting tired from doing the same exact inputs over and over. AK3, left, right, left. Oh, I got airtime. Press Q, left with AK3, right, left, left, break, 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 break. Imagine like narrator text to speech for every input. So that you could play the game blind. We need Trackmania Braille Edition. And it's just like a Hot Wheels car. I love getting the start better and then that happens. I want to at least hit the 2 hour mark. Like 10 minutes ago, I was like, I'm good for another little bit. 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh my god, I'm sick of crashing in the same 3 spots every 3 minutes or less than that. It is funny though, because any other map, any other style, I would not do this. Like if this was tech or like dirt, I would not be doing this right now. You know? So obviously I'm enjoying it. Like I love playing ice, but like I don't know, man. I wish I had grinding stats from my old PC because I would have loved to know how much time I had on that other ice map I had champion medal on several seasons ago. Like fall 2023 or whatever it was. Or 24, I forgot. I think it was 23 with the dirt and the spin. The really awfully mapped spin. Because I know I had a lot of time on that map, I just don't know how much exactly. And if I've played this already as much or nearly as much as that map. I want to improve on something else. I should improve on map 10. And that's like it. Honestly. I may have lied about uh streaming for longer than 2 hours. It just hit me like a truck and I'm out of it. I'm taken out of the flow I had. I had a few actually good runs in there that died on the ending, but otherwise were good pace. And then I kind of just was fucking around for the last like 20-30 minutes. So the little bit of focus I had didn't last long, and I don't want to overdo it, especially while streaming. I don't want to you know, whatever. Oh, this record got beaten like today. Interesting. I wonder if I'll stay top 1K on Brazil. What else is there? Not much, to be honest. Um, oh, a thing I haven't looked at in a long time, actually. Remember when I streamed this? Envy Mix? Holy. I don't remember the last time I played it. I played Spring 25. Summer 25 I played. About last season. Apparently I played this. I might have played it off stream. But there is this season, which I kind of forgot that this would even exist. I could do this. Not right now, obviously, but maybe I'll do this next stream. Just for the hell of it. How about Icy? This isn't out yet, right? No, of course it's not. Anyway, I'm gonna end. Decent session today. Nothing new happened or anything, but I feel like I can get it soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna end here. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Thanks for the follow and the sub this stream, Softy. Even though I'm pretty sure you're not here anymore, but I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll see you later. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Have a good one. Goodbye.